So today we are going to be doing this makeup look. I'm going to show you how to get this look step by step. We are going to be using the ABH Modern Renaissance Palette, which I have fallen so deeply in love with. I swear this is all I have been using lately. My past couple of videos have been focused around this palette. I feel like I'm really like stepping outside my comfort zone. I'm like all in color and I love it. If you'd like to learn how to recreate this look for yourself, well, we're gonna get started right now. We're gonna jump right into the eyes. I also was having like such bad allergies the other day, so oh my gosh, I went through like an entire box of Kleenex in a couple of hours, so I'm just like super dry and chapped around my lips, so let's just pretend that's not there. Cool. We are going to prime our eyelids, of course. I'm using my favorite base. This is Painterly by MAC. You guys have seen me use this seriously so many times. So I'm applying this all the way up to my brow bone and then just a little bit on my lower lash line. It is seriously so beautiful out today. You guys can like see the sun behind me. This is like the perfect timing. So I'm gonna start off with a fluffy crease brush and I'm going into Golden Ochre. Ochre? Yeah. And I'm just applying this to my crease, and this is going to be just pretty much a base shadow. This doesn't have a ton of color payoff, but it's pretty much just for blending purposes. And next up, I'm going into this matte orange shadow, and I'm just going to build this up in the crease. I'm gonna start off with just like a very sheer wash of color and then intensify it as we go. You're literally gonna be blending until you can't feel your hand. So once you've built that shadow up to your liking, I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange, which is this shadow right here. And I'm gonna work this towards the inner corner of my eye. And I'm also using this just to diffuse the colors a bit and make it a little bit more interesting. We're just gonna blend and chat. I actually had the wonderful opportunity of speaking at the U of T last week, which was seriously like, I was on a panel with a bunch of other content creators that I look up to, so to be like on that panel was so surreal and it was just amazing. I always forget to like continue doing my makeup as I talk, so we're gonna go into Venetian Red here, just with a smaller crease brush, and I'm gonna work this at the very outer corner of my eye. So yeah, it was just like seriously an incredible experience. I met so many beautiful people, and by the end of it, I was literally leaving just like giving everybody a hug, because that's how I roll. That's like my thing. I'm a hugger. If you ever meet me, like I will ask for a hug before you do, usually. So this Venetian Red is just going to add a little bit of color to our look, kind of deepen it up a bit. I love this shadow. It's like not what you would expect. It's not like a bright pinkish red. It's like more of a muted cranberry, and it just like, oh, it's so beautiful. But the whole experience at the U of T was just so amazing, and it inspired me in so many ways, and it really just made me realize like why I do what I do, because I love what I do. Like this is everything. And my favorite part was when I got to talk about you guys, because you know, any experience you have working with brands or companies or collaborating with people, it's all so wonderful. That's part of YouTube. But when I get to like build these relationships with you guys, and you guys become part of like my family, and that's literally, that takes the cake. You guys are the reason why I'm doing this, and I love you, and I feel like I say it a lot, but just know that I always mean it. I feel like every video I'm just like, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. If I start glistening, just know it's sweat. It is literally so hot in here right now. Now I'm just gonna go around these edges here and blend everything out. That way There's no harsh lines, you know. So to add a little bit of dimension and kind of like this one by Illamasqua, this is the liquid metal in Rapture. It's just like a coppery kind of like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, it's copper. Now on top of that, I am just going to wet my brush and I'm gonna go into this pigment by MAC. This one is called Melon, and it's just kind of like an orangey gold kind of pigment. So we're gonna put that on top.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights, paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move.
To tie all the shadows together, I'm just gonna take a little brush and go back into that orange shadow we used earlier, and I'm just going to blend this on my lower lash line. And I'm also going to connect it up with these shadows here. Now I'm just gonna do concealer, and then I'll come back and finish up the eyes. This one is just the Tarte Maracuja, one of my favorites. Seriously, just covers everything. I think I'm gonna skip eyelashes. I originally was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw on some lashes, but I changed my mind. I always go into like a makeup look like, yeah, today is the day I'm gonna throw on some eyelashes. I'm just gonna take a little angled brush and some of this dark matte brown, and I'm just gonna pat this right at the very, very outer corner. I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner, just a tiny, tiny bit, nothing crazy. So to finish off the eyes, we're gonna do some mascara. Today I'm using this Lancôme mascara. I tried pronouncing this last time. It didn't work, so I'm not even gonna try. For our cheeks today, I'm actually gonna skip the whole contouring. I'm just gonna go in with a blush. This is a palette by L'Oreal. What is the color? This is just called the Pro Artist palette. Let's like mix these two, because I don't want a color that bright, but let's make our own shade. Let's see how this looks. I don't know if I'm like loving it. Like I may have done something a little bit darker, but we're gonna just finish off what we started. I'm gonna layer this one. This is called Barely Blushing. This is also by L'Oreal. It's just a little bit more neutral. Has a little bit more color. Yeah, okay, there we go. So for the lips, I decided we were gonna do something a little bit outside the box, something you wouldn't really expect. So we are going to use this lipstick. This is a satin by MAC. It's called Rebel. Oh my gosh, you guys, trying to make my lips look decent right now is such a challenge. They are so dry. I'm like, does this even look good? Fair warning, guys, if you got some dry, crackly, flaky lips like me, you know what, do yourself a favor and use a nude, because this took a lot longer than I'd like to admit, and I'm not sure if it looks good. Alright guys, so here is our completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. And if you have any requests, feel free to leave those all in the comments below, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye!